Good morning. I am Julia Tillema. I was baptized as an infant, raised in a Christian family, raised in the Reformed Church, and I have always loved Jesus. I began singing publicly at the age of 14. Music was a huge part of my life. I loved to sing, but 6 years ago that all changed. The notes weren't flowing as they once used to, and I began to lose my vocal range. It became much smaller. The breath control that I once had, it was gone. My neck and jawline would hurt when I sang. Then I began noticing that my daily activities were getting harder. I was beginning to be breathless, and at times I felt as though I was suffocating. It was also affecting my mind with dizziness, fuzzy thoughts. This began a seemingly endless string of doctors and tests to try to figure out what was wrong with me. I was clearly not in good health, but no one could figure out why or how to fix it. I questioned why God was letting this happen to me. Why would you take this from me? I use my voice for your glory. I sing to you. Then came the panic attacks and anxiety. I would wake Brian, my husband, up and beg him to call the ambulance because I just knew I was having a heart attack. I remember praying to God and asking him, please take me. I don't want to live like this. I just want to go to heaven. Thankfully, sleep medication helped the panic attacks, and they subsided after a while, but I still had no diagnosis. I was even told by one pulmonologist that according to my pulmonary function test, I had 5 years to live. My mom and I left the office in shock. We went to the car and we just cried. Finally, after 4 different pulmonologists, I had an open lung biopsy. I finally received a diagnosis, but the news wasn't good. I have obliterative bronchiolitis. It is a rare, irreversible, life-threatening bronchial disease, and the life expectancy is typically 5 to 6 years. My bronchial tubes are damaged with scarring and inflammation. My body is able to inhale oxygen, but it's not able to exhale properly. Simply put, I suffer from air trapping. My relationship with God only grew stronger. I wasn't angry with him, but I had so many questions. I've never smoked. I never did drugs. Did I get into toxic fumes somewhere? Why are you having me go through these trials? As I look back, I see these trials as blessings. Life as I once knew it was gone, but I have hope in Jesus Christ. And that's really all that I need. Life is harder, but it's sweeter. But this is part of what Easter is all about. Because Jesus is alive. He has given me new life. He has given me the strength to face each day, and I truly can feel him walking with me. And I know someday that all these struggles will be gone, and I will have a brand new body. Jesus' resurrection is a guarantee that we will be made whole with him one day. What a glorious day that will be. And God has definitely been using this situation for good. I admit that I had become too busy for God. My Bible, God's word, had been shuffled around the house from here to there, and I just kept waiting for the perfect place, the perfect time to dive into his word. Now I actually have the time. And it has been amazing to finally really dive into God's awesome word. I am thankful for this church. I am thankful for the ladies' Bible study. And I know that this is all a part of God's perfect plan. There's one more medical mystery. I didn't tell you about this. Rather than deteriorating, my bronchial tubes have stayed the same for the past 6 years. Thank you. Thank you. The doctors are all amazed. I just tell them that it's a God thing and that God's not done with me yet. And you know, I've never had one doctor or one nurse argue that point with me, because what I have, it is basically unheard of that the decline of this disease would plateau. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know that Jesus lives, and because of that, I can face tomorrow. Thank you.